What's up YouTube? This is Javion Duncan coming to you with my very first episode of my very first show. Super grateful for you guys for watching and pressing that play button and looking at this face. You get it? You get it? Now, but this show is going to be simply about the life of a starving artist, the behind the scenes of a starving artist, you know, but we don't have much meals and we just painting and not eating. No, I'm actually 240 pounds and I got the guns. One of the reasons I am as large as I am is because I played football at the University of South Carolina and I happen to be a decent athlete. And well, I wasn't good enough to go to the NFL, so I decided to go to grad school and get my education or get more education. And I just finished my master's degree in sport administration at the University of Louisville, Go Cards. And y'all, COVID-19 hit and it's been tough out here. And I'm not feeling sorry for myself. I'm gonna go into my bag and get into my side hustle. And right now, my full-time job, which is painting. I paint a lot of portraits. Acrylic is my medium. And this is gonna be a live look, just like I said, behind the scenes action of what it takes to be an artist. And honestly, y'all, I'm figuring out on my own what it takes to be an artist. So this is just a little introduction. So let's get into the show. All right guys, so I've been currently thinking about what I want to do for my next painting. My last painting was a Kobe Bryant tribute, and that was dope. But I was just watching The Last Dance on Netflix, and I love Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's dope. He creates just a great space for somebody who wants to wake up in the morning and just wants to see a dope painting. So I'm gonna do a Michael Jordan painting. If you guys don't think that'll be dope, comment below. But probably by the time you comment, it's gonna be done. Anyways, so we're gonna get to working on that. So, see you guys in a bit. All right guys, so for my weapons of choice, one, a palette knife. This helps to mix your paints. This makes your life so much easier, I'm telling you. Some burnt umber. This is Academy acrylic. This has been working pretty good. This was only like $9, but this is what we're gonna use. This is the paint we're gonna use to do our umber wash. And some gloss glazing liquid. This, guys, if you don't hear anything else from my channel and you want to learn more about painting, this, guys, is my lifesaver when it comes to acrylics. Acrylics dry fast, people. And when I say really fast, I mean really fast. Really, really, really fast. Just wanted to exaggerate that to let you guys know how fast acrylics dry. This is not oil painting, this is acrylic painting. So you're going to need something to mix within your paints to keep it moist. I don't think moist, that's not gonna be the word, but y'all know what I mean. To keep my paints from drying, you're gonna need something to extend the life of your paint, and this gloss glazing liquid does that. This is by Golden. And lastly, another way, and I hope my mom doesn't see this because this was once her hairspray bottle, but just a spritz bottle. This is also a great way to keep your paint from drying, and depending on what you're trying to do, sometimes I want more of a watercolor effect, and acrylics are very easy to turn something to look like watercolor. For the umber wash, I want it to be very light as far as the thinness of the paint. I don't want this to be super thick, so just a spritz bottle will do. Sort of the game plan of how I was able to do this. So just like I said, I used that burnt umber, and within the burnt umber, I also added a touch of black. So if you guys want to sort of darken your shaded areas to where it's not dark enough with the regular umber, just mix in a little black. So in these areas right here, as you can see, around his neck area, I added a little bit more black, underneath his chin, obviously his eyes. But this is just sort of a game plan, so once I start laying down my colors for the painting, I already know, okay, in the cheekbone area I need to be much darker, in the chin area, in the neck area I need to be much darker, in his arm area much darker. This is a really good way for me to make sense of the painting while I'm doing it, and this will be very helpful for you guys if you're trying to create a sense of realism or understand where your shading needs to be in place. And it's also really great for you guys if you're just trying to get that first layer in.
Alright guys, so the next thing that I'm going to do into my mixing, some things that I want you guys to keep in mind whenever you are mixing is the paint consistency. So for me, when I'm doing my first layers, I want them to be thick, but I also want them to be smooth as I'm laying them on my canvas. So in particular, when it comes to this Michael Jordan painting, I want a sense of realism, and realism can be very hard to create using simply acrylics. So what you're seeing me use in the paint is something called a gel medium. And this gel medium allows the paint to last longer. As you guys know, acrylics dry very fast. So I'm gonna go in with a gel medium and mix along with it. So as you can see, I'm putting my yellow ochre down, and then I'm gonna take my gel medium and mix in with that. And I'm gonna do that for all of my colors. As the paint continues to get layers, I'm gonna use more gel medium and more water into my paints in order to thin them out and continue to build layers that way. And so as you see, I'm just adding some more gel medium, mixing. The last thing I do is cap off with my spritz bottle, and then I will just cover my paint in order to keep it clean.
All right, y'all, so that was painting 101 on mixing. Now we are about to actually finally start the painting. I think it looks nice outside in the South Carolina. I'm kind of tired of being inside right now. So oh yeah, it's great out here. It's really nice. So we're gonna paint outside. So let's get to that. Alright guys, today is the next day and we are here on the Michael Jordan painting. I mean here. Right here. Okay. So, while I was painting last night, I was thinking to myself, there is something that I should tell or I should teach the young novice painters out there. And so, here it is. Onions, people.
Onions? Onions?
Now you may be asking, Jay, what does painting have to do with onions? These onions. Well, I'll tell you what it has to do. Alright, so technically, onions have nothing to do with painting a portrait of Michael Jordan or any portrait of that matter. But it's the concept of an onion that I want you to always think about when you're trying to paint something that feels like realism. And that is layers. And that is layers. Onions have just like Shrek and Donkey. You know, when Donkey goes, layers, layers. I don't know if he said it like that. But onions have layers, people. And you need to have layers in your painting. Hard hack. This is a true life hack. This is paint from yesterday. And it is still nice and wet, people. Which is what you need for acrylics. Now, it's not very pretty looking, but it does the job. Let's go paint like we will never paint again. You with me? It is hot lava. It's hot lava up here in this attic. Even though I've turned this into a very dope studio, there is no AC up here. And so that means we're gonna take this downstairs. Now, if you see me sweating in any of these videos, especially in this environment, it is not because I'm out of shape. I am a former D1 athlete. You know, still got it. It's hot though, so we're taking this downstairs. All right, we are now in the office trying to paint in the AC. Let's go to work. You guys may be asking, Jay, why are you drinking coffee at 2 a.m.? I'm very sleepy. Naturally, it's 2 a.m. You should be sleepy. But I'm also very dedicated. And as a starving artist, you must be dedicated, right?
Alright guys, I'm going to be talking fast, so do not be listening slow. Today we are going to be using Speedball Metal Leaf Gold Leaf, and we're also going to be using their glue line. Now the most important thing is to apply the glue wherever you know you're going to want to put your metal leaf down. So for instance, in this case, I'm putting my Speedball glue everywhere on the basketball except on the lines. I'm going to let that dry for 30 minutes, and then I'm going to be putting down my metal leaf. It is important to layer it down very well, but also you don't need to panic if you have some missing spots. Just put some more gold leaf down. That is your instruction. And that is it, everyone. Appreciate you guys for watching the very first Javion Duncan show. This painting came out really well. I'm very happy with it. The colors really pop out, the greens, the dark skin tones of MJ, the colors of the monsters. I was really happy with how this came out. As you guys can see, the gold leaf came out really great. I added some orange into it to sort of give it like a peeling look to the gold leaf. The skin's popping. Y'all, if y'all not loving y'all art like I'm loving my art, you're wrong. you guys can follow me at American Run On Instagram. Peace.
And that is it. Appreciate you guys for watching my very first YouTube show. I'm gonna try to bring out content on a weekly basis. Comment, subscribe, like. Oh man, I hope this editing goes well. I'm just gonna say this now, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I have never edited before but in my life. Now I've painted, but boy, I hope this, when y'all, as y'all are watching this, I hope you go, you know, he put in a lot of work for somebody who never did this before. But yeah, that is it. This is your boy Javion Duncan, and we out. Wow. What you say there, boy? Oh, you gonna mess with all this stuff, boy? You gonna mess with all this stuff, boy? Come on in.